Everyone, thanks for joining. It's Patty from PS Paper Crafts. Today we're going to use the Daisy Lane stamp set and the punch. This is the medium-sized daisy. There's a larger one that goes with Delightful Daisy or Daisy Delight. I always get that confused, which also the big punch punches this one. So it's a nice coordinating set, but I love the smaller punch. So we're going to use these scalloped note cards and envelopes. You can get these in different colors. It comes in a pack, and they're scalloped note card and envelopes, and you get them in I think they call this a light pink, and then there's terracotta tile, balmy blue, and then old olive. And you get 5 of each color, and then you get the 5 envelopes that coordinate. So aren't they cute? They're a little bit smaller than our normal A2 cards, but I thought these were pretty. And let me show you some other cards I made using this. I made this card, which I thought was really cute, and I just love the scalloped edge. It says hello, and I used Free as a Bird on this. I heat emboss the flowers, the big and little ones, on the background, and I have a little doily and colored with blends. So I thought that was cute. And then another card I made, they just seem so dainty to me. So I made this card, Birthday Wishes, using the butterfly wishes, and I colored this stamp with my markers. And I'll have all the details on my blog, but I thought this was cute. I did that triple punch and got the corners, and then I have the pearls, and I punched out the butterfly. So I thought it was very dainty and pretty. So anyway, we're going to do this card today, and I think we'll do it on the terracotta tile. So I'm going to do the daisies. So let's get one of the terracotta tiles out, or tile note cards out, and let me get the envelope. Well, we don't need the envelope right now. We'll get that at the end. So I'm going to first just fold my card. It's got the score line. And let me get my bone folder. I've already stamped and cut out some of the daisies. You need 6. So I have 2 for each flower. And then I have these great little centers. So let's get going with this. I also have I'll show you the stamp and the die I used for the sentiment. So I have 2 of each, and then I have just one for the 3rd flower. So let me stamp that. I'm using Delightful, or Daffodil Delight. I'm all about Delightful today, huh? So I would advise you to have the one petal going up. It just makes it easy, and it's nice to have a strip about the size of the flower. It just makes it easy to feed it through the punch. If you have a big piece of paper, sometimes you have to move the punch around. So with these punches, it's locked. I'm going to unlock it, and I'm just going to feed it in and see how it just lines up. If it was this way, sometimes you just have a hard time moving it around. So if you think before you stamp of how the punch works, it helps to line it up and makes it easier. So there's our 6th flower. So let's put this aside. And what I did was I just put a little bit of glue, liquid glue, in the center of 3 of them, and then we'll just lay the other 3 on top. So I'm going to just have my my silicone sheet down, which is great for gluing things, just in case I get some glue offside. Hopefully this is in camera here. So I'm going to just put a dab in the center of each. And this gives you, you can use a glue dot or snail or whatever adhesive you want. I like the liquid glue because then you can kind of spin it around. You have a little bit of time before it dries to get it right where you want it. So that one looks good. Let's get this one. And it just makes it so nice and full. I love daisies. They're one of my favorites. So let's get this right where we want it. Okay, I'm spinning it around. There we go. And then we'll get the 3rd one. And we'll just let these dry a minute while we stamp the sentiment. And I put smile. I mean, this card kind of makes me smile. Let's see. I feel like I'm spinning it too much here. Okay, that looks good. So let's just put these aside. So I cut 2 of these just in case I mess up. I figured while I was cutting. So this is stitched labels, and I'm just using this one. I thought it fit the sentiment smile pretty well. I did it on this card with the black ink, but I think I'm going to use the terracotta tile on this just to really tie it all together. Oh, it's a little tough. This is a new ink pad. They're always a little bit hard to get started. So let's see if we can get this, because it's a little bit tight. It just like fits. Ah, yay. I'm smiling because it worked. So let's put this aside. It seems to need a little bit more burnishing. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of lay my daisies down, make sure they fit good. I think that's pretty. I think I like the green better, but this is pretty as well. So get them all lined up. And then again, I'm going to just use a little bit of glue and put it on the back of just the center. I'm not going to put it on the whole flower. I like to have it be able to lift a little bit. Get that one, number 1, number 2. And again, with the liquid glue, I can probably move them around before they're stuck down permanently. So let's move them out a little bit, try to get them centered and even and all of that. Okay, that looks good. And you can pop all of these up. You can use glue dots to put them down, or dimensionals. I wanted them flat because I have those center pieces in there, and they are pretty high. I love them though. I think they're so cute. Oops. This almost looks like a ticket stub or something. So where are these? These are called the Perennial Essence Floral Centers. So these go with another flower set, but I think they're perfect for this. And I think it just pops the whole flower. Just makes it really perfect. So see how high they are? You might have to be careful with mailing this. I would advise you to put a piece of corrugated paper. I like to do that when I have something high, and it just kind of holds it in place to go through the mail machine. But you might even want to just ask the post office if it needs extra attention. So I did not put anything on the inside. I'll just write on the inside. I would just be aware not to go too low. Like usually I put something in the corner, but you wouldn't want that to show through. So that's just a little tip. So I thought that was cute. So here it is in green. And then again, here are the other 2 cards that I think are so pretty and dainty. So it's a great little package to get these note cards, and then the Daisy Lane bundle is really great. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and you have a good day. Bye.